Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Vivek Ramaswamy, and let's talk about the first debate. Uh, really big. It's going to be really fascinating to see the first 2024 U.S. presidential Republican debate. It's going to be on Fox News. That's a problem. Do people still have television? Did you turn on a channel? I haven't done that for 20 years, right? So I'm hoping that that gets fixed in the future, or I'm also hoping that I'm going to be able to watch it online. But that's a me problem. I'll handle that. So what I want to talk about today specifically is Vivek is moving forward. He gets a big win from a Donald Trump action. So Donald Trump formally announced that he will not be doing any debates. According to Breaking Points, they reported that Donald Trump is reporting that he's not going to bother with any of the debates, right? Donald Trump saying he will not debate is a straight President Biden move. And it tells everybody, hey, you know that 80-year-old president you're dealing with right now, President Joseph Biden, every single problem we have with him is going to come from President Donald Trump. And the reason why is while Donald Trump is incredibly different from President Joseph Biden in personality and temperament, his physical body is exactly the same. And when you're 80 years old, 15 years past retirement age, you get tired, and nobody knows if you're capable or willing to do anything, right? Because on any given day, your body could be giving you massive problems. And we know this from what we're seeing every day, right? Let's just walk through the map of the 80-year-old president problems, right? First, Mitch McConnell. You can instantly, shockingly lose your ability to communicate at any moment. We already watched it, right? We saw it happen live, real time, right? And that can happen again at any point. And then Bernie Sanders, during the last presidential run, because he was a septuagenarian, he had a heart attack and he lost his ability to move. And so, with an 80-year-old president, at any point they can lose their ability to move. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, all of a sudden, lost her ability to communicate and lost her ability to move and lost her ability to do anything else because she was 86 years old, right? So the reality is we have Mitch McConnell, Bernie Sanders, Ruth Bader Ginsburg problems with President Trump. And so when he bows out of the debate, there's only one question. Is it because you're not capable of debating anymore? Highly likely. You're going to be 80, right? You got McConnell problems. You got, Sanders problems. You could have Ruth Bader Ginsburg problems. It could happen at any moment. Has it happened? Is that why you're bowing out, right? Or is it because you're not willing? Why would you not be willing? Because you're 80 and you don't want to do the work, right? That makes sense, right? That's why we pay millions of dollars every year so that people who are 80 don't have to work. It's called retirement, right? And America literally funds it, right? So for Donald Trump the question is, are you capable? Are you willing? And then the last question is, or are you just now a 100% President Joseph Biden, politician prima donna who doesn't debate, right? It's just, because he went down this road as well. And the reality is none of this looks good for President Donald Trump. And the reality is it looks very strong for Vivek, who is very capable of debating, very willing to debate. And the reason why is he's still because you could place a Vegas bet on whether he's going to be able to communicate and move tomorrow, right? And the odds would be good, right? Whereas what's going to line on that for Vegas for an 80-year-old president? Every single word of that is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing and have a wonderful millennium.